This here is a remarkable,
Welcome to the Wedding of Distinction podcast, a program for the unique bride and groom. The Wedding of Distinction is a concept where brides and grooms want something better. Not just your average wedding. We have the tools to make that happen. Now, here's your host, Mike Fernino.
Ladies and gentlemen, family and friends, invited guests, and everyone else, welcome to the Wedding of Distinction podcast, a program for the unique bride and groom. And we're growing. And now you can listen to us all over the world. Would you believe that? My name is Mike Fernino, and I am a professional wedding DJ and master of ceremonies. I'm also the founder of my company, Music in Motion Entertainment. We are based in Connecticut, USA. However, this podcast does have relevance outside of Connecticut. My guest on today's program is Lauren from Custom Creations Boutique. And Lauren makes unique and customized stationery, aka wedding invitations. And even though she's based in Connecticut, she can ship anywhere in the world. So make sure you listen right to the very end of the program so you can get her information. A very big thank you to Charlene Sharo of WeddingStylesOfCT.com, because she made it possible for me to get all of these fantastic recordings live from the Woodwinds Bridal Show. Now, the Woodwinds is one of Connecticut's top wedding venues, located in Branford, Connecticut. They have 2 spectacular ballrooms, gorgeous grounds, and amazing food and service. I really hope to be doing more of these live bridal shows in the future to continue getting information and exciting interviews with experienced wedding professionals, as they are able to provide great information for our podcast audience. And of course, if you're planning a wedding, you are definitely the demographic that we want. Anyway, your wedding day starts with the wedding invitation, so let's put a pen to the paper and get on to it today on the Wedding of Distinction podcast. Well, hello there, everybody. It is Mike Fernino. It is the Wedding of Distinction podcast, and I am live at Woodwinds. You're not, because you're sitting at home listening on your iPad to me, or iPhone, or whatever the heck you have. But I'm glad you're doing that. And the bridal show that we are at today is sponsored and put on by my friend Charlene Sharo of WeddingStylesOfCT.com. She actually produces a lot of great bridal shows, and we have some upcoming bridal shows that she'll be producing in February at Lakota Oaks in Norwalk, Connecticut, and at the Trumbull Marriott in March. But I'm at Woodwinds now. I'm here with Lauren from Custom Creations Boutique, and I'll let Lauren tell you what she does. What do you do, Lauren?
So I design completely custom stationery. I don't do the typical name, date, call it a day designs. I do something that's really personal for each couple. And that's because invitations are the first look into guests. It's their first look into the day.
It is.
So they get the date and the location, yeah, but they also get to know like how classy it is, the formality of it, maybe some inspiration colors, other elements of your day that you can include without just being like the date and location.
You're right. It is really the first impression the couple is making with the announcement of their wedding. So I imagine people get very interesting and customized with what they do, right?
For sure. We do all kinds of different things. Printed vellum, custom wax seals. It's kind of whatever each couple wants to make sure that it's theirs.
Now, everything is done custom at your place in Bristol, Connecticut, but you ship all over the world.
Correct.
Okay. Which is good because we actually have listeners all over the world. So
there we go.
Yeah, this will work. Yeah. Even though we're based in Connecticut, she can send it to you.
It's really great because you can just pack everything up, and when I send everything to each couple, they're ready to just be sealed up and put in the mail. I do all the assembly, I do all of the envelope addressing, everything is just ready to go because nobody wants that extra stress after they've already gotten their invitations.
Now, wedding planning is stressful enough, which is why we have this podcast, to help you avoid the stress. Time-wise, what do you recommend? What is a good and appropriate time to get the wedding invitations sent out?
So typically, custom design takes about 4 to 6 weeks from consult to finished print. And you want to send those invitations out about 3 months in advance from your date. What that does is it allows your guests to have about 6 weeks to decide if they're going to come and book their accommodations, as well as giving you enough time to gather back your RSVPs and get that information over to your venue and whoever needs to provide the food. That also gives you time to go ahead and chase down Uncle Billy, who forgot to send back the RSVP.
Uncle Billy always forgets. Drinks too much. There always was certain verbiage that you would see on an image. It's standard in, the correct, politically correct way of doing it. Are you still seeing that? And what is the essential element of literature that needs to be on there?
So the invitation is kind of 3 main parts. Who's doing the inviting? So you say like together with their families, or if the parents are hosting, or just the couple's names, who it's about, and then where and when. Those are the main elements of the invitation. For me, I also provide a lot of guidance and hands-on as far as like proper verbiage etiquette, the right way to write out addresses. I provide all of that to my clients so that they have however formal they want their invitations to be.
Do you even have a recommendation as far as the correct way to put everything in the... Because I've seen it where the invitations come in and there's the wax paper.
Yes.
Everything has a specific order. It drives me crazy. Like, I don't get it, but apparently it's a thing, right?
Oh, yeah.
Right.
That's part of what I do when I provide those to that couple. I already have everything ready to go. Now, I will say I am not a huge fan of wax seals on the outside of envelopes because they get ripped off in the mail very easily.
Yeah.
Post office is not super delicate with your invitations, so that outside envelope is kind of just your cover to get everything to your guest. The wax seal goes on the inside, then it never gets black marks on it or anything like that.
And there's multiple envelopes, of course, right?
Yes.
Yeah. They each have their purpose.
Yes, the outer envelope, inner envelope, you got your RSVP envelope, everything kind of layers in together.
My head hurts. Okay, calligraphy and all different fonts and everything. How's that all work, and can they pick that?
Of course. I have over 1,000 different fonts in my library, as well as hundreds of different paper samples. So it's completely custom. This isn't just like a one and done, I'm providing you with your finished piece. I want you to work with me to get what you really want.
How about logos? Do you find couples who are actually making their logo, and do you have a place that can actually do that?
Yeah, so that's actually called a monogram. Monograms typically have mono meaning one initial, but they can have up to 3, and that is like the couple's logo. Oftentimes what I'll do is I'll actually give that to the couple, and they can have their DJ display it on the dance floor. They can use it on their other pieces of their day, and it kind of becomes their almost like their theme.
Are there some things that are off limits? Like we all know Disney, right?
Yeah, so anything that is actually copyrighted, I'm not going to put my business at risk for.
Yeah.
But other than that, I love taking inspiration. So maybe Disney, you want more like the fairy tale princess theme. We can still go with a castle that's not the castle.
The castle.
Yes.
Or Mickey and Minnie Mouse.
Exactly. There's little elements. We can do a little red bow with some white polka dots on it, and that's still going to give you that illusion without giving you copyrighted parts.
Yeah, that's slap on the hand material.
Absolutely.
Right there. Yeah. All right. So how can the listeners of my podcast get in contact with you? Because this is an awesome service.
So my Facebook, my email, my Instagram are kind of always at my fingertips. They're on my phone. My Instagram is CREATIONSBOUTIQUE. So cust.creationsboutique. And that's my Instagram and Facebook. And my email is lauren@laurengarnado.com. So that's LAUREN@LAURENGRANAT, T as in Tom, O.com.
Now you see she works with letters a lot, you can tell here. But I'm going to actually include all of this in the show notes.
Perfect.
So when you are looking at the preview for the podcast, it's all going to be right there. It's all going to be right there.
Perfect. Way faster than you typing it out.
Heck yeah. It's all about fast these days. Anyway, Lauren, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, it's my pleasure. And you're listening to the Wedding of Distinction podcast. We are live at the Woodwinds Bridal Show 2025.
We hope you are enjoying the podcast. Your Wedding of Distinction host, Mike Fernino, is a 30-year veteran of the wedding industry as a professional DJ and master of ceremonies. As the founder of Music in Motion Entertainment, Mike has worked with thousands of couples over the years, creating dynamic and exceptional events that stand out in the eyes and ears of the wedding guests. Music in Motion is a full-time professional wedding service based in Connecticut and serving the surrounding states, also offering photography, custom lighting design, videography, photo booth, and live classical and jazz musicians. Call 203-627-9600 and ask for their wedding e-brochure or visit their website at musicinmotionentertainment.com.
This here is a remarkable,
The Wedding of Distinction podcast is a production of Music in Motion Entertainment. All rights reserved. Any unauthorized publication of this program is strictly prohibited. For the Wedding of Distinction podcast, I'm Mike Vincent. Happy wedding planning, everybody.
Come on, man.